Time now for your forewarned weather with Cedric Haynes.
Cedric.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Your job's really important on a Friday. I feel like people, a lot of eyeballs on the meteorologist on a Friday. They want to know what's going on this weekend.
They want to get out.
Yeah. You know what? I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I'm locked in all the time.
I was about to just, you read my mind. I was
Every
just about
time.
to say.
No, not just Fridays.
Yes, that's right. But specifically on Fridays, though.
Because
how do you feel with all the pressure?
There's a lot of pressure on your
it's tough. It's tough. But, all I can do is deliver the answers. I can't. I don't control the weather. I just tell you what the forecast is going to be.
Yeah, sure.
So
that's what they always say. I know you control.
That's right. That's what
they always say. Control. We're in marketing, not production.
Yeah. If you drop off a dessert or something, maybe I can do something special for you.
Mother Nature.
Yeah.
So what are we looking at this weekend?
Well, I'll tell you, we've got some inclement weather coming our way over the next 24 hours.
That's bad news. Stop right there. We're not even going to do that.
Well, we can't stop right there because after that, it gets so much better.
All right.
But before we talk about the bad news, I wanted to show you, this is a beautiful video here of the sunset yesterday. This was sent in by Scott over the Great Salt Lake yesterday. You can see that beautiful sunset showing up, the nice water. It was a nice, calm scene out there. Man, it felt like something from over in paradise or something, right? The Bahamas, just a beautiful evening and a beautiful sunset shaping up out there. Here are a couple of more shots from around the area here. Chris Williams sending this in, capturing the sunset there over the Great Salt Lake as well. And then you can see Meg Roberts had this beautiful view of the sunset over the Salt Lake Valley. And then a couple of more shots, as you can see there from Scott, including the palace there with the sun setting in the background. So beautiful evening yesterday if you got a chance to catch it, because we had all those clouds yesterday, so it wasn't the most prettiest of afternoons out there, but things did change as we went throughout the day. Let me show you the temperatures out there right now. 46 degrees in Ogden and Salt Lake City, 38 in Heber, 42 in Provo, 48 in Milford, 50 degrees in Escalante, 52 degrees in Green River, and 54 degrees for our friends in St. George this afternoon. Now, as we look at the big picture, you can see we are tracking our next storm system, so it's got a lot of cloud cover with it. Not a lot of precipitation locally, at least as of yet, but we're starting to see moisture developing over northern portions of Nevada, back over towards California. Now, notice this is not tapping into an atmospheric river, so we don't have a stream of moisture that stretches back over into the Pacific Ocean. So this is just kind of carrying some moisture with it, which means this is not going to be as strong as the past couple of storms that we've had moving through the area. So along the Wasatch Front this afternoon, expect those clouds to continue to increase out there across the area with those temperatures into the upper 40s and low 50s throughout the day. St. George will be seeing those temperatures climbing from the 60s into the low 70s with a mixture of sun and clouds. You'll see more sunshine across southwest Utah. It's going to be a pretty nice afternoon in southwest Utah with those temperatures, climbing into the lower 70s later on today. So again, we've got temperatures as cool as the upper 40s up towards Cache Valley to temperatures as warm as the low 70s in St. George. We'll be around 61 in Moab, 60 in Lake Powell, about 51 in Price, 53 in Vernal, and 55 degrees in Delta. So let's talk about the chance of precipitation, because wet weather will increase again across the area. Notice as we go throughout the next few hours, we'll start to introduce a slight chance of a spotty shower or two, primarily in the mountains. But I think the best chance of precipitation will hold off until as we get into the evening hours. So once the sun sets, probably somewhere around 8, 9, 10 o'clock, then we'll introduce a little better chance of precipitation. And I think we'll start to see more likelihood of precipitation as we get towards midnight and beyond. Let's time it out for you with Futurecast. You'll be able to see, again, this little first wave. I don't think it's going to actually make it to the ground. The air is so dry, I think it'll evaporate before it hits the ground. But shortly after that, as we get into 8, 9 o'clock, we'll start to see some valley rain showers and mountain snow showers developing. And notice how overnight that becomes more widespread up and down the I-15 corridor. Some valley rain and mountain snow. Some of that snow could be locally heavy for a brief period of time. And then by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, we'll have the front moving through. Northwest flow could give a couple of mountain snow showers during the day on Saturday, but I think we overall start to dry things out. So we're looking at about 1/10 of an inch to up to 1/4 of an inch of liquid precipitation with this system as it makes its way through the valleys. But in the mountains, with that falling as snow, I'm thinking about 5 to 10 inches for the northern mountains. The upper Cottonwoods, about 8 to 16 inches. So typical winters there around the Bear River range. The central mountains, about 1 to 4 inches. And in the mountain valleys, about 1 to 2 inches. So again, we've got the winter weather advisories for potential difficult winter travel conditions here in our western Uintas, the Plateau and the Book Cliffs, and also the Wasatch Mountains here off towards the north. So keep that in mind. Again, if you're traveling over the mountain passes going into tonight or Saturday, you could run into some winter travel issues out there for us. So here's that quick moving storm system that's moving on by now, bringing us that chance of valley rain and mountain snow through tomorrow morning. And then it's all about this high pressure ridge. It's a monster ridge that builds in by the time we get towards the beginning of next week and most of next week, which means we stay dry and well above average with these temperatures, folks. We're going to be cooking when it comes to those temperatures as we get towards the middle and latter half of next week. St. George, low 70s turn into mid 70s for the weekend with lots of sunshine. Then the low 80s turn into mid to upper 80s. Yeah, the upper 80s. Wow, forget about spring. Hello, summer as we get towards the middle and end of next week. The Wasatch Front, we're going to be looking at low 50s today, and then we've got that valley rain and mountain snow tonight into Saturday. Winter weather advisories for the mountains, and then we're in the 60s and 70s by the time we get towards the middle and end of next week.